Hello mates, welcome back to my channel. Today, I have made Remattra shield from Overwatch 2 in Minecraft. Yes, that's what I have made today. I have made Remattra shield from Overwatch 2 in Minecraft today. And I just have to say that I'm very happy on how this look like. And also, today is of course the random Thursday. That means I do any project that I want to do, and I wanted to do with Master Shield from Overwatch 2 into Minecraft. I want to see how it looks like and see how close can I get his shield into Minecraft. And I have to say that I am very happy how this turned out and how this look like. I'm very happy how this looks. It looks very good. And yes. Let's see how I made his shield in Minecraft right now. So of course, first thing I do is going to be the outline. And first thing I also do is see what does it look like. And it look like a I don't know what the shape name is, six-sided. Don't know what it is. Don't know what the shape is, but it's a six-sided shape. So I want to get that right. So to do that, so I made it right there. Made the half of it. I will say that it is actually longer. His shield is actually longer, but most of it is actually under the ground. Unless you do it on the edge, then you can actually see most of his shield. But not really worried about that. I'm worried about making the shield how it is onto the ground. And also, there's actually two things to the shield. There's where you want to place it. There's the markings on where you want to place it, and then the actual shield. I'm doing the actual shield. I might do where you want to mark it later on, but I'm not really sure. And another thing I do want to say that this is a random day. Thursday is a random day. And I want to do something, and I wanted to do Overwatch 2, something from Overwatch 2, and what to do other than doing a new character from Overwatch 2, Remattra, and doing his shield. And I am hopefully gonna do more from Overwatch 2, but it is not gonna be my main project or a project. It's a side project. But it will not be a every weekly thing. No, it's not going to be a weekly thing. I just wanted to do his shield. And next Thursday could be a completely different video. And yes, but I wanted to do his shield, so I'm doing his shield. Going back to how I'm doing the shield. So of course I did the shape. Now there's a lot of different colors. But the main thing is going to be the outside of the shield. The outline of the shield is going to be light blue. Then the inside is usually blue. It could be cyan too as well. It could be either blue or cyan, or with both. And yeah, I want to say that I could make the shield way more simpler and way much more smaller. But I didn't want that. I want to really push myself to see how much can I do to this shield. This might be a simple, easy build, but can I make it a little bit more complicated and a little bit more cooler and amazing? And most of what I do should be from the actual game. So this one is from the actual game, the shield. And I know I'm doing a shape inside of a shape. A design, and many of you may be thinking that it doesn't have a design, but it actually does. If you really look at it, it actually does have a design, and that design is it's a smaller version of this one without the sides. Well, then it's not. It's a diamond shape, I think. It's still six-sided, but without the corners. Wait. I just now know what it is. It's the same size, but it's not vertical. The actual shield is horizontal, but this one is not vertical. It's a diamond, but I don't know. But there's actually a design, a shape into this. If you really look at the shield, and this is the shape. I'm trying to get it as close as possible. And yes, I could have just done it light blue all around, and then have cyan onto the actual shield, and I could call it a day right there and make it a lot more smaller. But I noticed the detail, and I really want to show that detail, that shape inside. I want to show it, so I have to do a pattern inside of the shield, and I actually haven't done a pattern in a long time. I really am trying to do a lot more patterns and textures into my builds instead of doing doing the actual thing, not really caring about the pattern, shape, or any textures into it. Now I really want to get down everything I could get into my builds, and the biggest thing I want from this one is to get that shape in. I really want to get that shape, the diamond shape, into the shield, and I think that's the main thing. Also, of course, doing the material, the shield is a see-through shield, not something that you cannot see through. You can see through it both ways, and I want to still have that, so I went with glass and went with light blue all around the shield outline. Then for the inside, there's two colors, cyan and blue. I wanted to. The first thing I thought of was using the cyan for the actual shape inside of it, the actual pattern inside of it. I was gonna use cyan, and then dark blue for the gaps between the pattern. But I want to really make sure that you can really see the pattern and not really focus on the gaps between the pattern. I really want to make sure the pattern is the thing that you're really seeing, and your main attention will be the pattern and the actual shield, not the not the not the gaps in between the shield, well, not the gaps in between the patterns. So I really want to make that the main thing, the actual pattern of the shield be the main attraction to this build and to the shield. So I went on to do that. There's another detail that there is light blue going through the pattern, not the actual pattern shape, but the gaps between the pattern. There is light going through it, but I don't think I could put light going through it. And then I just went with cyan, bring out the light between the shape, and the blue will pop out and it will really look good, and that's what I was looking for. And the pattern was very difficult to really get down. Most of the parts I don't really count, I just do it, and if I messed up, I fixed it. There was not too much me making a mistake, but the pattern I really am happy. There's a lot of things I got lucky on. I got lucky on that I figured the way to do the middle, and the middle, of course, it is different, a lot different, but it actually turned out very well. It looks very good on how the middle turned out to be, and then the other side is different from the middle, but it actually really turned out very well. And doing the actual pattern, it wasn't hard. It was hard, but it wasn't hard. It was hard to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly, but after I get everything down, it was pretty easy to do. But was really trying to make sure that I was able to fit evenly through the shield. I want to make sure that each pattern was have equal space between it, and not only going up but also down too as well. And that was really difficult to really make sure that it's gonna be looking very good. And yes, But that is pretty much it. Not too much difficulty of doing the actual shield. The powdering was a bit difficult. Then everything else, the last thing I did was using cyan to fill up the gaps. And the gaps wasn't that hard. And yeah, after I got the whole thing down and have a rhythm going through this build, everything else was a bit easy. There was another thing I was kind of thinking about was having the shield actually have um a little bit more onto it instead of having the one layer. I actually was gonna do maybe 3 to 2 layers. First I thought it was 2 layers because I thought that it would probably look a bit more better with a 2 layer. Doesn't look bad, but it doesn't really add anything to. As well as the color, the same. Everything is about the same, but the only thing is different is now 2 layers instead of 1 layer. But I wanted more shield. It does look like a 1 layer block, 1 block layer, not 2 block. Another thing was gonna make it 3 blocks. Just have the gap in between it, so it actually does change the color. But sometimes you could see the other side of the glass, and you can see the other glass, and it might not look good. So I didn't do it. So I just went with the 1 layer of the block, and that's what I did. And it looks very good too as well. For the height and the um size, I really want to make sure that it does look it looks very big. I didn't want to do a small one. I really want to push the size of my builds and really see that if I could make something scale very big, but also still look that it's the um, the actual size of the actual shield, but a bit more bigger. And I'm very happy with this. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for me talking. I'm gonna leave the rest of the video without me talking until the end. If I need to talk, I talk. So yeah, mates. I hope you liked the video and enjoyed the rest of the video. I'll see you at the end of the video. that is Remattra shield from Overwatch 2 in Minecraft done. Mates, I just wanna say, very quick, this shield really was difficult on me. I will say, this is the end of the year. Hopefully next will be much more better. But honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of things happened to me within the series that I wasn't able to do as much videos as I wanted to do, and I might do an actual video on it very soon. But a lot of problems been happening with me, especially health. I've been sick through most of the month. I wasn't able to do most of the things most of the time, and unfortunately, something happened to me with my health again, and this year was really being hard on me. Very soon, today I will be going to the doctors to see what is my problem, see if I could fix it. But mates, don't be worried about it. Hopefully everything is on the upside and the good side. And yes, mates, I see you mates in the next time. I hope you liked the video. See you mates in the next time. Bye.